Welcome. Today I will be presenting you my major, which is dietetics here at UMES. Hopefully by the end of this presentation, you will be interested in signing up for yourself and following in my footsteps. You won't regret it. As you can see, this will discuss the current enrollment and the trends of the enrollment. Out of the 3,531 undergraduate students, 785 of them are a part of the Agriculture and Natural Sciences, which is the department overall over the Human Ecology Department. And the Human Ecology Department has several concentrations. The concentration in which we are focused on right now is dietetics. And 19% of the student body are a part of the agriculture and natural sciences. 19% aren't even a part of the dietetics program. The dietetics program is probably even less than the 19%. So around maybe 5%. All I'm saying is with the dietetic program, it's a small student body. So you're definitely going to know your classmates and who you're taking courses with because, well, they're going to be the same people for the next 4 years. So you're going to get some pretty lifelong friends, I would say. At least I'm getting that at this time. But turn your attention to the pie graph. This represents the student levels. So the light blue that you see inside the pie chart represents the graduates, which have 668 students. The dark blue section of the pie chart is the freshmen, which contain 940 students. The red part of the pie chart represents the sophomores, which have 804 students. The juniors are the green, which have 646 students, and the seniors represent the purple, which have 874 students. Now, we discuss money, tuition, and fees. This is like make and break for people, whether or not they choose this school or not. In my opinion, if you're a Maryland resident, the price for this school is great. But if you're out of state, you might want to be looking into grants or scholarships because it can get very pricey for all you out of state residents. Anywho, the tuition for Maryland residents is only $4,767,000, but adding the mandatory fees, which are $2,520, it totals to $7,287. But the out-of-state residents, you have to pay $13,791 for tuition, and the mandatory fees are the same, and it adds up to $16,311. That is quite a difference from Maryland residents. This is if you're a full-time undergraduate student, but if you're planning on just taking a couple courses and you're not planning on being a full-time student, which means you're taking 11 credits or less, the cost for you is $198 per credit hour as a Maryland resident and a $508 per credit hour as a non-Maryland resident. And the fees cover the student and technology, and that's $43 per semester. So the prices aren't too bad coming to UMES for Maryland residents, but as out of state, I would suggest getting grants or loans whichever you prefer. Now, the dietetic program and courses. The program director is Dr. Melinda D. Cecil. Let me tell you something. She is amazing. She's my counselor at the time, and she has helped me stay on track. She has saved me so much time and just helping me map out what I want to do and how long it's going to take. So she's like spot on and helps and makes sure that students are doing fine with everything and that they can handle the course load which is required of them. She is amazing. So I suggest you hop on this because she is one of the best counselors that I've had while I've attended UMES. She's so helpful and so kind, and she just genuinely cares about you. And you don't get that with everyone. Trust me, I've heard stories. So, that's that. The courses include general studies, which is sociology, psychology, math, also art, whatever art you want to do, whether it be music or history, your preference. Also, it includes biology, human ecology courses, since we're under the human ecology department. We have to do some English courses, and chemistry, which we actually are a minor in chemistry as a dietetic major. And of course, the mandatory nutritional courses, which makes sense since we're a dietetics major. But all these courses are very fun, especially the nutrition courses. I'm enjoying every bit of it. Clubs and activities are something you want to be a part of within the Department of Human Ecology because not only will it look good on your resume, but it will also open you up to meet new people, people that you haven't met, and give you opportunities to create relationships with them. One club is the Human Ecology Club, which they are all about service learning projects within the school and the community. So not only are you helping the school and being a part of the school, but you're also giving back to the community. Another club which is associated with the Department of Human Ecology is the Kappa Omicron Nu, also known as the KON, which is a National Honor Society. This is a recognition of integrity, high standards, and a successful future. Also, the requirements in order to be in this group is you have to at least have a 3.0 cumulative GPA, 8 credit hours in family and consumer sciences, and at least a sophomore. And lastly, this is a required group that you have to become a part of, which you won't have to worry about till your junior year, is the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. This is where you will participate in local, state, and national meetings about nutrition and dietetics, but this will even open you up to more opportunities to meet new people, not only from your school, but from other schools and other communities. So these will provide great opportunities for you. The great thing about dietetics and its major is that after you graduate, your job opportunity is incredible. The job demand is actually on the rise and is bound to increase 20% within the next 10 years, which is the fastest rate within all the other occupations. The good thing about dietitians is that you can work anywhere there is food or health. So that sums up everywhere, anywhere and everywhere, in any possible location that you can think of. you can find a job. Some examples: as a registered dietitian is a clinical dietitian, administrative consultant, community dietitian, all the way to leisure industries and nutritional educational positions, and the list continues to go on. As a non-registered dietitian, these job opportunities are still the same, but you have to be open, should I say, more open to different kind of possibilities. So you could be a diet technician, you could be a food service supervisor, a catering, and the list is extremely long. But you just have to be more open-minded with that part, because you have to be able to be accepted by the bosses or whoever's in charge. But there's still countless opportunities for you. So, the benefits of pursuing your major at UMES are countless. First, it's an accredited program. Another thing is, it's the beginning of something great. There's not too many students involved in it, but you can be the start and the base of something to be incredible. Another thing is, it's a smaller classroom size, so you get more one-on-one opportunities with the teacher as well as with your classmates. And now, since it's smaller classrooms, the chances of the teacher knowing you is 100% higher, because you'll be able to get that relationship going with them and be able to get on a personal level with them, but also stay at a business level too. Another thing I like about it is that it's a sense of community. Since we're such a small department and small concentration and not too many students are a part of it, is that we all know one another and we look for each other's backs. Like, we have each other's backs and everything, and we just take care of one another. Another thing I like is the counselors take care of you. My counselor is great, and she helps me with any problems I come to face with. Also, the opportunity for the internship after graduation, which UMES also offers. And many students actually get into that from UMES because UMES is the one giving the internship. So that's a great opportunity as well. But my favorite part is the family atmosphere of the dietetic program, and I think that anybody will enjoy that and just enjoy having people that actually care about you and are there for you, because not all the majors will do that for you. So my interview was kind of informal, but these are a couple of questions that I had asked. It was a chance meeting. I was at a barbecue for my coach's birthday, and one of his friends that came over, she was a dietitian, and she just started asking me questions about school and what my major was. And once I told her it was dietetics, she jumped up with joy and was like, "I am the dietitian," and she was able to answer some questions for me that I've always wanted to ask the dietitian, but I never came across one until that day. But some of the questions I wanted to know were, how are the job opportunities for a dietetic major straight out of college? And she just reassured me that the opportunities are endless. People are always looking for a person to help them with their health. In her experience and others who have shared with her, she had told me that it was quite easy for them to get a job related to that degree. And the great thing was they were able to stay within their field, which other majors don't really get to do, because so many people do that all those jobs are mostly taken up and they don't get a career that they wanted in the beginning. So the next question I asked her was, do you enjoy your career as a dietitian? And she jumped at joy and she's like, oh, I love it. She's telling me that she enjoys having the ability to help people become healthier, as well as increase their knowledge on nutrition. She likes the fact that her career can help change the world at a positive manner. So she just not only shared her love and devotion for her career, but she also showed it. Like, you could tell she was really happy. So I'm quite excited for what my future holds. So this will be the last slide that I'll present to you in this presentation. And it's the 3 steps of becoming an accredited dietitian, which you can achieve all 3 steps here at UMES. The first one is getting your bachelor's, and of course it will be a bachelor's of science, and that's completing all your undergraduate courses required, and hopefully you do it in 4 years time, and even sooner, maybe even sooner. But if you need 5 years, then take as long as you need. But also, the next step following is the dietetic internship that is also offered at UMES, which is a supervised practice experience through an ACEND accredited dietetic internship here at UMES. But you can also go anywhere else for the internship that is accredited, ACEND accredited. After you complete that, you take the National Registration Exam, which is administered through the Commission on Dietetic Registration. After you complete all 3 of these steps, you are an accredited dietitian, and that's when all the job opportunities open up for you, and you decide where you go from there, whether you go to graduate school or you just go right straight into the career field which you went to school for. So that's my presentation. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you're taking into strong consideration of joining the dietetics, because it's a great opportunity for your future and success, a successful future at that. And also, I'm in it, so why not? And that concludes my presentation. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you.